Welcome back to Backspace Academy. In this lecture, we'll have a look at the different management services on AWS. We'll then finish up with a hands-on lab where we'll use the CloudWatch service to implement a billing alert on our account. CloudFormation allows you to use a text file to define your infrastructure and to use this text file to deploy resources on the AWS cloud. This allows for the defining of your infrastructure as code, and you can manage your infrastructure with the same version control tools that you use to manage your code. The AWS Service Catalog allows enterprises to catalog resources that can be deployed on the AWS cloud. This allows an enterprise to achieve common governance and compliance for its IT resources by clearly defining what is allowed to be deployed on the AWS cloud. AWS CloudWatch is a monitoring service for AWS cloud resources and applications that are deployed on the AWS cloud. It can be used for triggering scaling operations, or it can also be used for providing insight into your deployed resources. AWS Systems Manager provides a unified user interface that allows you to view operational data from multiple AWS services and to automate tasks across your AWS resources. That helps to shorten the time to detect and resolve operational problems. AWS CloudTrail monitors and logs AWS account activity, including actions taken through the AWS Management Console, the AWS Software Development Kits, the command line tools, and other AWS services. So this greatly simplifies security analysis of the activity of users of your account. AWS Config enables you to assess, audit, and evaluate the configurations of your AWS resources. This simplifies compliance auditing, security analysis, change management and control, and also operational troubleshooting. AWS OpsWorks provides managed instances of Chef and Puppet. Chef and Puppet can be used to configure and automate the deployment of AWS resources. AWS Trusted Advisor is an online expert system that can analyze your AWS account and the resources inside it, and then advise you on how to achieve high security and best performance from those resources. Okay, let's have a go at using one of these management services. We're going to use the Billing and Cost Management Console and the CloudWatch service to create a billing alert, and that will notify us when our account has exceeded a budgeted amount. And it will do that using the simple notification service, and we'll learn more about the SNS in the next lecture.
Okay, from the AWS Management Console, the first thing we need to do is that we need to enable billing alerts. So we go to our account menu and we go to the billing dashboard. And when we're in the billing dashboard, just go on to the left-hand side here to Preferences. And we just need to make sure that we have checked Receive Billing Alerts and save those preferences. And then go back to the console. Now what we need to do is that we need to go into CloudWatch and we need to create a CloudWatch alarm that is going to trigger whenever these costs are exceeded for the month, or the estimated costs are going to be exceeded. So we go into Services and then we look into the Management Tools and we'll find CloudWatch. And then we just jump into Alarms. And we need to create an alarm. Now we've got a number of metrics here that we can use. The ones that we're concerned with are the billing metrics, but we have a whole heap of others there, and we'll talk a lot about those going on into the course further on. But for now, we're just going to create a billing alert. So we're going to use the total estimated charge as a metric. So when we set a limit on that, if it goes over it, it will trigger an alarm for us. So we'll just click on that. Now what we need to do is we'll just go down to here, is we need to select that metric. and then we click on Next. We give the metric a name. And what we need to do now is that we need to put in a set point there. So what is the point where we want to be receiving an email that there is a problem? So if it's, $1,000, is it $100? Or maybe we start off with $10. So we'll just make it there $10. So when our costs are looking to, our estimated costs are looking to exceed $10, we'll receive a email from the SNS service actually. And just scroll down to actions. So what we need to do is define what actions are taken when this alarm changes state. So what we want to do is that when there is an alarm go off, we want to send a notification to, and we're going to send it by email. So we're going to click on a new list, and we'll give our notification topic a name, and then we'll put in our email address. Now, once we've done that, we can create an alarm. Now, what's going to happen now is that we will have a notification that we've subscribed to a SNS topic and that we need to confirm that we are going to subscribe to that SNS topic with our email address. And so what's basically happening here is that we've created a CloudWatch alarm. And at the same time, by doing that, we've also created an SNS topic. And this CloudWatch alarm is going to notify this SNS topic, and when it does that, the SNS topic will send out an email, or the SNS service will send out an email to us to alert us that there is a problem with this CloudWatch metric that has been exceeded. Now, when you receive that email and you click on the link inside that email, you will get this page saying that the subscription has been confirmed. So that's looking pretty good. So I'll just close out of that. Now back in the management console, I'll just close out of that, or I can actually now view the alarm. And it's saying pending confirmation, but if I click on that and if I refresh the screen, it's now all ready to go. So now we've actually created that monthly billing alert, and it's there up and running, and we can see there when the estimated charges exceed 10 hours for 6 hours, we're going to have an email sent out to us. How do we know there's an email? Because we can go into our simple notification service and check. So let's do that. So we go into services and we go into simple notification service. So I just listed them there alphabetically, but it'll be in the messaging area here, so simple notification service. And now we can just have a look at the topics now. And we can see here we've got a topic that's been done there. So let's have a look at that. And there we can see there is our monthly billing alert topic. Okay, so we'll just finish up there. So you've done quite a bit. We've gone through quite a number of very short and quick labs. So you'll be getting more and more used to the AWS Management Console and some of these services and how they all interact together. Now, we're not going to tear this one down and clean it up because we'd like to keep it there because I think it's a good idea to have billing alerts. So we'll just leave it up and running, and every time that you are looking to exceed your monthly cost of $10, it'll send you an email and you can change that and decrease it or increase it or whatever you want to do. So I'll see you in the next section.